What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We are now live in the 314 St. Louis, Missouri, South Side, St. Louis, Missouri. We are live. Yes, we are, bro. Get that out the way. What is going on? So what's cracking with y'all, bro? We got the questions. Q&A time, bro. Q&A time. If y'all haven't already, y'all can check out the membership. I have a video that's going to be dropping at 6 p.m. as usual. Nothing changes, bro. Nothing is changing. Everything is still the same, bro. Point blank range. I hope y'all know that and understand that concept. Ain't nothing changed. I'm just going live now. That's the only thing that's changing. That I'm live now, bro. Like I used to be. Used to go live all the time. And we back on our live stuff, bro. Straight up.
Wake up, thank God, kiss my wife, hug my dog, and get great love. In this life, I'm confident and I stand tall. Check for customers, missed calls.
What's up?
To the bathroom stall. Mirror,
What's up with it, bro?
on the wall. Don't say a thing, just let me ball. Today's the day that I want it all. No hesitation, no pause or stall. Made my meditation on money making. See beyond the thoughts of the lost. Through the dedication of education, I see
Nothing much, man. Happy Friday.
Matrix and it feel contagious. This is inclinations of a real
Happy
life.
Friday, bro.
I manifested my thoughts. I plan invested in bought. I stand erected and taught. Directed methods that lost. With introspective impulse. I corrected imminent loss. It was meant effective in cost. Man, I make assessments in golf. With many lessons business had brought. Every single blessing that I came across was finesse with the message that the game taught. Gotta be the best or get lost. So you end up in a mess, so stressed and pissed off. If you pass the test and destiny cost me to go ahead and flesh the best that you cross, and that's that. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green truck, green grass, green books, green stacks.
That's my intro.
Green mask, green gloves,
Green mask.
green trucks, green down, green gun.
Only thing I ain't got is green gloves.
Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green trucks, green grass, green books, green stacks, green duck, green bags, green gloves, green mask, green gloves. Green down, green gun. You can call me the green glove. Green mask, green gloves, green hat, green truck, green grass, green books, green stacks, green duck, green mask, green gloves, green hat, green truck.
I eat a lot of vegetables here, bro.
You can call me the green glove.
I just got done eating some
green hat, green truck.
what's it called? A watermelon. I eat a lot of vegetables, but nah, bro, I'm a carnivore. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you and tell you nothing wrong. I ain't gonna tell you that lie.
You can call me the green glove.
Point blank range.
Yeah. 3 times over, boy.
Crazy how I came up in this game and then I ran amok. It's Larry Johnson Jr., LJJ Lawn Care, all on them trucks. I stand insanely on it, bro. I love to gain a customer. I mainly maintain what I must. I earn their trust just for the bucks. I'm blessing them with beauty cuts and places.
Appreciate it, bro.
Cause I'm trying to get subscriptions up. I'm driven by ambition, bro. I'm all about integrity. You should never compare to me unless you wanna see how deep your insecurity.
Yeah, this is my pleasure. I enjoy it.
But when it comes to lawn care, boy, I am a beast. I never leave until it's clean. I get them weeds and everything. I throw some seeds and motion leaves. And
any questions?
Charge some fees, and yes, I am the king of string. I said exactly what I mean. You see the way I do my thing. Them edges squared and crispy clean. And if you haven't did it yet, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And best believe that LJJ Lawn Care is gonna be right there. Yeah. You the truth when you purchase this. Make every verse that I choose to kick. Reverse the curse of you being broke. May your pockets get super duper rich. We rule against any hooligans that do a cut for $20. That's not enough to pay for the truck. Have you lost your mind? What you smoking, bro? That's not enough for me to pay a bill. That's not enough for me to buy a meal. That's not enough for me to feel a thrill. That's not enough for the life I live. That's not enough for me to strike a deal. That's
What's
not
up,
enough
fam?
for me to blow the steel. That's not
Terrell
enough for me to
Chosen
hold
One.
the field. Boy, you must be
Do you know that's my name? Chosen One. Starting next week, my lawn and pressure washing business. Congratulations, bro. Chosen One.
I'm telling the truth and facts.
May you have plenty of success in your endeavors. May you be blessed and go beyond any mind. Your mindset be good. You're gonna be great, bro.
I'm body slamming these tracks.
You're gonna be great.
I'm always dismissing them breasts that's asking for
Church is my pleasure. Do you do religion? Crook.
That's not the way that this game
Crook.
goes.
I don't think so, Ralex.
Money stick to
My favorite song, bro. What's up, Daryl?
No cosign. My bank account gone straight, bro. Don't go.
Hey, thank y'all for stopping in. While you here, hit that thumbs up, bro. Show some love to the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. And you continue.
Gotta maintain that bottom line.
Thank you. I received those words. I received those words, bro.
It's just the way that we believe. Welcome to the season.
Thanks for the thumbs up, bro. Whoever had put that up there, I appreciate you. Q&A time. Why he calling you a crook? I don't know. I don't even know what that is, bro. If it's crook, then I understand that. If that's what he meant. I don't know. Dark Prince. What's up, Dark? I'm hollering.
Man, he's the type of customer that shouldn't be trusted. He asked me for my services and urgently rushed me. His grass was overgrown, man, I cut it and flushed it. Now what he did could make a preacher start cussing. I told him send my payment, but he would not budge, man. After the 5th day, I felt dumbly disgusted. I knew it was my fault.
We're gonna be doing this until probably about 5:30, 5:45, maybe 6 o'clock. What's cracking, bro? Get y'all questions in, whatever. It don't have to be about lawn care. It could be about anything.
I'm thinking wait outside his house and rushing. Beat him down, grab his bank account, route numbers.
You 420 friendly, bro. What? I have a question. Have you ever did EDDM marketing? If so, how do it go? Let me look it up, bro. EDDM.
That's just the way this line curve game works.
For sure. This is how this game works. You gotta make them pay first. This is Larry Johnson Jr. with LJJ Lawn Care. Make sure
Every door direct mail.
Videos like this, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.
All right, bro. Let's get this party started, man. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. We're talk about the EDDM. Do I do it? No, I never did it. Cracking crack in my garden or in. Do you charge more for bi-weekly? Because the yards will have more growth. That'll be the smartest thing, bro. Where are you from? St. Louis, Missouri. I charge like what I've learned over here, bro. People is charging $45 weekly here. 35 to $40 weekly, I believe. My bi-weekly prices is, I started my business doing bi-weekly, bro. And it always been is pedophilia legal in your country? No, it's not. It's a lot of criminals is getting away with it. Or are you able to swim, dude? Yeah. What I was gonna say, what was I talking about? What was he saying? Yeah, bi-weekly you want to charge a little bit more, bro. Like my bi-weekly prices started off at 50. The way that I look at it, I got commercial equipment, bro. I don't be all day at people properties. I'm in and out. And that's the profit of it all, bro. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. You know, I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, starting off at $50 for me to come out. I remember starting in the game. Dark Prince is chat being sus to facts. Let me fix this up on my on here, bro, right quick, so I can see what's cracking right quick, bro. What's going on with this Chiznat? But nah, back to the EDDM. So that's it, which stands for Every Door Direct Mail, is in the United States Postal Service marketing services that allow businesses to target specific geographic areas by delivering mail to every residential. No, I never did it. Or business address. Nah, bro, I never did that. I can't hold you. I ain't finna lie to you, bro. I've never did that. I build a whole schedule by simply, bro, getting on Google, bro. Starting Google, starting a Google business profile. I passed out cards directly to the people's door myself. I didn't hire the post to do it. I did it on my own, hanging up cards. Like for instance, oops. Hanging up a card with a rubber band like this, hanging it on the door, bro. Plain and simple. I did some Google, what's it called? I did Google, I did Facebook. I changed my Facebook page to to LJJ Lawn Care. I put a picture of my card and name and number up there for all my friends and family, strangers, whoever, to do it, bro. To get on there. Plain and simple. Let's see what we got here. Terrell Chosen One. In and out. Yes, sir. 100. All right, bro. God bless you. Much success to you. Grass Nectar, what's going on? How do you get your reviews on Google? How you get your reviews? So you just simply, after what I did is after cutting a customer's yard, what I would do is take a picture, a before and after picture, and get it like that, bro. Simplified. A before and after picture, I will make sure the customer is satisfied, and then go from there. If they are happy with the pictures, because they'll let you know in the text message. They let me know, hey, my yard looks wonderful. Thank you so much. Then I say, hey, if this has been a great experience for you, or you enjoying it, or you like what you see, can you please help me out by leaving me a friendly Google review? Boom. There you go. That was my little simple trick. That's how you load up on your Google reviews. Point blank range. If you're here right now, do me a favor and help out the algorithm by putting some thumbs up in the chat, man. I appreciate it, chat. Hook me up. What we got? What lawnmower you use for hillside gardens? Well, what I do is I use my Toro Pro line. And if the hill is super steep, thanks for the thumbs up, bro. If the hill is super steep, then I use my string trimmer, bro. I stand on the hill and I use a string trimmer. I stand on the bottom of the hill. The properties that I'm doing now, I kind of stand at the bottom and just string trim them down like that. Boom. Hit it like that and going on with my life. And if it's a tall hill, I got to stand at the top to hit the top part. Just that simple. No big deal. TT Clark. Thanks for the thumbs up, bro. You can click that thumb. Much love to y'all, man. Y'all can always, if y'all enjoy the conversations of dark matter inside the Guap Glider 3000, y'all better check out that playlist before it's too late, bro. That's all I can say. Because it's going to be going to members only. The membership is $1.99. If y'all want to, I always know y'all can do a super chat. Just look at y'all can see it on y'all phone. Hit the super chat if you want to show some love. Wipe your feet off at the door. Let's get this party started. What else we got? How much bread you make a day, fam? How much bread do I make a day, bro? Well, it depends. Because some days I cut yours for I have variety of prices, bro. And a variety of numbers I cut. Like some days I cut 10 yards, some days I cut 14 yards. I have not yet cut 15 yards this year. It's been a slow year, bro, but I don't even calculate that. It's how much money I'm making a day. Let's see, 51. Probably about $500 to $700 a day. It depends. Like I said again, it's multiple prices, bro. My bottom line is $50. Some properties I cut is 65. I'm just going off. If I had charged everybody $50, which that never happens, only $50. Then that's about 51, 52, 53, about $500 to $700 a day. How old is your average customer? Man, I never I appreciate it, T Clark. Thanks, bro. If y'all can put some thumbs up in there, man, help the algorithm. How old is my average customer? Bro, I really don't know. I don't get personal with customers to ask them their ages. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good thing to know because you can kind of like pinpoint their personalities and things like that, bro. But other than that, I don't know, bro. I got customers from all type of ranges. That's all I can say. I don't even talk to them on the phone, bro. And how big they are their place. Hey, bro, you gotta check out the channel. You can see I got a playlist. You can see I got 3 playlists. I got members only playlists, I believe. And I got a conversations of dark matter inside the Guap Glider 3000. That's just conversation information that can help a person that's starting the lawn care business, or just different variety of experiences that I've went through that helped shape me to who I am today in this lawn care industry. And we got also a playlist where it's just a POV. You can see how big the properties is, how they look and everything, bro. I don't really go for big properties. I go for small properties. Let's see. And how big is what you laughing for, Terrell? I like your videos. What's going on? What did I miss? Yeah, bro. But yeah, man, anybody that's entering this industry, man, y'all gotta know that you are one of the elite. You are one of the elite, bro. I'm just telling you, because you have to be on top about getting your money. If you're not on top about your money, that's the only problem with this industry, is that people don't want to pay you from cutting their grass, bro. That's just like they look at you like you are the scum bucket of the earth. And it's a sad case, but it's reality that people look at that like that. And all you can do is just be on their tops, bro. That's all you can do, is be on their tops to get that cake. If you're serious about your money, it'll work out for you. But if you weak, like, I'm just being real, you can't be weak in this industry, because if you weak in this industry, you're going to be taken advantage of. When I first entered this business, I was weak, bro, in an area. I was the nice guy. But after being like everybody's saying the same thing, after being done wrong or being disrespected by customers, and you ain't did nothing wrong, it kind of changes you, bro. It changes you. If you're here right now, hit them thumbs up, bro. It help me out in the algorithm. It ain't nothing to do but to press the like button, man. I appreciate that. Press that like button. Is your mower high maintenance? Does it have a lot of problems? No, my Toro Pro line is not high maintenance for some reason, but it is. Listen, let me tell you, before I had a commercial lawnmower, I used to just push more, simplified, bro. Not much maintenance, but just sharpen the blades every week and change out the blades. That's all that I was doing, changing out the blades. The deal small. I had an Exmark 30-inch. It weighs 179 pounds. With gas, makes it about 180, 181. And it was just, it was a mess because, well, at first I didn't know how much of a mess it was. It was less, it wasn't no maintenance, but it was a struggle. Push more in that joker, bro. To push more, it was a struggle. It was a straight struggle. So after that, eventually, bro, I had got me a commercial. What I didn't know with the commercial is that you're going to have to be dealing with tires. Like last year, I had a whole bunch of tire issues, bro. Nobody had prepared me, told me anything, bro. Get you some spare tires. Get you an air compressor, a portable air compressor. Have you some kit, a tire change, not a tire changer kit, but a fixer flat kit. You need to get you a jack. I got a dog. I forgot what's it called, a Ballard's jack, so I can just pull it on up and go. But it's low maintenance, bro. I got 350 hours on it. It works fine. That's what I'm finna say about that. Plug kit, yeah. Like Daryl said, the plug kit. You gotta have your plug kit. Get you some spare tires when you coming in that game. That's for the most efficient people. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Hit the thumbs up if you're here right now, man. I appreciate it. What we got here? All right. I'm using a Cub Cadet 600cc self-propelled Terrell. Let's see. Grass Nectar. You going to Equip Expo and oh no, I ain't heard nothing about it. When is it? When is it, Nectar? I might go up there. Ain't got nothing to do. Ain't got nothing to do. I might check that out, bro. I haven't been to an expo, man. It'd probably be cool to see the equipment. I gotta record. If I'm going up there to record, like flat out. Terry, I made a homemade Suki for that bad boy. What? Bro, you made a homemade Suki for your Cub Cadet, boy. You are the bad boy. You a bad boy. What we got? My Velky tire just went down. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Had to walk behind it. My walk behind sucks, man. Yeah, you gotta walk behind you. Hey, that's the thing. Even your Suki, like when I had purchased my Toro Pro line, I got everything I needed for it, bro. I wanted it's got all the bells and whistles, bro. But like I said, nobody told me about the tires. And who would have known that the Suki, them tires, it was hard when I bought it. Hard. The tires was hard on the Toro Pro line. I'm like, oh, I don't have to worry about these going flat. Man, it's 12 people here, bro. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button. But those go on flat too. I had an issue with that this year. This year, no flats for my regular big tires. I'm prepared. I got the spare tires. I got brand new tires. I had bought rims. I'm ready to rock and roll. If I ever need to change it, I appreciate the thumbs up. If I ever need to change it, it ain't nothing to do. What's up, sir? Sir 21, what's good with it? But yeah, it's just simple, bro. What we got here? Let me see here. I have not changed the Suki or the Velky tires, but I do have the little tool to do it now. But yeah, bro, that was a problem that I wasn't expecting. What Velky tire just went down? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Do Rayex, do the customer normally have cameras installed on property? Normally, well, that's just a new thing to do, bro. Like if you got a property, you want a camera and it's really accessible. So I want to say yes, and sometimes no, surprisingly. Yeah, yes, and sometimes no. But they all have that Ring doorbell or something like that. Maybe Vivint, stuff like that, AT&T. What's the best equipment? I like Echo and Steel. Well, to me, the best equipment is whatever is good for your job, bro. Whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not that experienced in abundance of equipment. I haven't got out there and tried all type of equipment. I started off with the Echo, bought that from Home Depot. It was light. I didn't even know how light it was. It was light and it was real simple, but it didn't blow hard enough. I used to always have to do this little sliding my feet on the concrete trying to get the grass off the concrete while I'm blowing it because it was so weak. Then I bought the Steel Magnum 800 blower and the Steel Magnum 800 BR blower and changed my world, bro. I no more scraping the grass off the concrete with my feet while I'm blowing. That joker blow the stuff clean on off. So yeah, that's a big boy, and you start it from the side. Everything I do is to keep me from working too hard. If you're here right now, hit the thumbs up, bro. I appreciate it. Right, let's see what we got here. What we got here? Let me see. Are there jobs in less populated areas going? Yeah, man, there's jobs everywhere, bro. It's just that, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You have like people, the customers' criteria. Nobody really want to pay for their grass to be cut, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Maybe if you will focus and target customers that are in like wealthy areas, they probably don't mind paying the amount of money that you're gonna, for your yards. But guess what? You cutting more yard. The properties that I'm cutting is in the city. A lot of people don't. If you watch on YouTube, everybody is out in the suburban area. People are servicing HOAs. I'm the city worker. You know what I'm saying? I'm working right where I live at, and I get enough customers. I want more, but I get a lot of leads, bro. But they gotta pass the criteria, and plus they gotta be willing to pay the price that I'm asking for, bro. Plain and simple. Right. How was push mowing days? They was terrible, bro. They was absolutely, sir 21. They were absolutely horrible. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I just found out that Toro basically got I forgot those wheels on the front now where it's easier to turn. So yeah, bro, it's so much better. It's so much better. That's what I heard. I haven't seen the X mark with it, but that's why I heard I forgot what those wheels called. Okay, what camera do I use to record? I use the GoPro 12 Black. Right. What's that? Dorsey. Hold on for a second, bro. Let me read what you're talking about. Dorsey. This chat moving fast, bro. So how does the weights on the proliferation work out for you? I don't know. I think you're talking about how is the weights work on the Pro line. I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. The Pro line with the weights, I needed the weights because it popped wheelies a whole lot. When I first had it, it just kept on going up. So imagine trying to cut a yard and all the time you going over it. When you start it, it goes up like this, boom, and then drop, and then it go. And if it hit a bump, it'll go up just like that. So that means that it was a lot of uneven stragglers out in there. So I end up, like I said, bells and whistles, bro, with the Toro Pro line. Don't buy the Toro Pro line without buying the weights the same day, bro. It's a stupid concept, but they got weights. Put them weights on there. You ain't got to do a lot of double and triple cutting. You just run through. Everybody that's here, bro, I appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. The button is a thumbs up button somewhere on here. It'll help me out in the algorithm. Blah, 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 blah. Where we at? Top of line steel. Hey, steel might be the top of the line. Like I said, bro, I seen people that's got Echo, Steel, Husqvarna, all type of stuff, bro. I don't know, but all I know is that the equipment I have now, I'm assuming is the best of the best. Would I get a bigger blower? Probably not, because that steel blower is heavy enough, bro. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I had put the X mark back on my back because the steel blower strap broke on me. And that joker was light. I'm like, ooh, this is nice. I didn't realize how heavy the steel blower was. But that blower blows, bro. That's all I know. It gets it on out the way. What's my thoughts on battery powered equipment? I'm going to tell you like this. You got to be prepared. Just like I would say, like somebody asked me about the commercial equipment. You have to be prepared. So don't buy a piece of battery equipment with one battery, bro, and one charger. You need to buy some battery equipment. In my opinion, I cut a lot of yards, like I say, 10 to 14 yards a day. So what I would do is buy, when you finna buy your stuff, bro, you need to buy about 5 batteries and about 5 or 4 chargers, bro, with your equipment, so that you won't have to be sitting up here stuck like Chuck, bro. When I had switched to battery powered equipment, I never looked back. I never went back to the gas. I still got my Echoes hanging up. I never used them, bro. I won't be using them. I'm finna end up selling that stuff, bro. But yeah, be prepared, bro. Be prepared. You gotta buy like the you gotta look at it like the battery pack always draining. So what you gotta do is you're gonna be out here in this field, you need to get you an inverter. You gotta get you an inverter, plug that up to your car, hook up the inverter to your battery, then you'll be able to plug something up into your car, an outlet, so you can charge up your stuff. I have an inverter in my other truck. I had bought the truck and then I had to purchase the inverter and I had it hooked up, installed, and you could turn it on and turn it off on that situation. It charges it up. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get back to you a little later. So anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, you got to be prepared with the battery equipment, bro. Be prepared. But I'm gonna tell you that my string trimmer lasted me for 4 years. No maintenance, bro. You don't have to, how you got the gas, you got to do all this maintenance, bro. All I do is just grab it, pull the trigger, and go. And that mug goes. You understand what I'm saying? No big deal. That's how I like to roll too, bro. They throw away. Everything is throwaway when it come down, except for the Toro Pro line. That's how I looked at it. The string trimmers, they go. That's all that matters, bro. What we got here? Ooh. How common are back doors in gardens that leads directly into the house or garage from the lawn? It's pretty much common, back doors in the garden. I guess you're talking about in the backyard that leads directly into the house. That's common, bro. Let's see, Terrell Chosen. My target customers are in the associations down here in Broward County, Florida. Okay. So you target associations, you talking about HOAs? Hey, bro, I've been really considering and thinking about going to start getting into them HOAs, bro. Because do you charge them more, bro? That's what I want to know. Do they how does the lawn care provider, are they more of man, you need me? Do they still do HOAs? If anybody in here that cut HOAs, do you still sometimes have issues with them? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, Terrell. Do HOAs sometimes have issues? What's up, Fresh Cuts of Jackson? What's up, bro? What's cracking? What's cracking with you? Let's see what we got here. How do you get them to pay first before service? You simply just send out whatever. See, I communicate with my customers through text messaging. I really don't be on the phone with nobody, bro. If I'm on the phone with you, that means I'm not cutting grass. So, I really communicate and emphasize that in my business structure and my policy. When I send off the quote, it says it simply in the quote, we ask that all customers pay before services are rendered because of that's just how it is. We ask that all customers pay before services are rendered. That's how I get them to pay. If they have a problem with paying before services are rendered, then they have a problem with being on my schedule. That's just as simple as it goes. It's not rocket scientists in this. It's just like you're out of there. It's just that simple. You're gone. I cannot sit up here and act like, oh, well, you're different. No, bro. I don't know you, but I do want to cut your grass, but I'm not finna put myself in a position where I can possibly not. I mean, I'm losing sweat equity, energy, labor, equipment. I'm doing wear and tear on my equipment. No, the trust burden is on the customers. You have to trust me that I'm a legit, integritized individual that's going to service your property. You know, pay me and then I cut your grass. That's how I get them to pay. If they can't do it, bro, they don't get cut by me, bro. You know, the first couple of times but once we establish trust, I cut their yards and then they'll pay me. You know, when you've been cutting this person yard for years, you're gonna be like, man, just, you know, I'm cut the grass and then you're gonna get paid. You ain't gonna trip off of it. If you're here right now, bro, I appreciate it if y'all put some thumbs up. Hit the thumb. Hit that like button up in this piece. Help me get up in the algorithm. Push me, force me into the algorithm. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, that's how I get them to pay first, bro. It's not even derail it. It's not even a question of, no. After, like I said, after trust is established, I don't worry about it. I just cut their grass. They pay me. They don't take all day either. Bro, I push now 3 lawns and it's summertime, it's hot. You push more. I don't know how big the yards are, sir, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Push mowing, bro, is wear and tear. It's wear and tear on your body. Shoot, all this lawn care is wear and tear on your body. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Yes, HOAs. Do you pay for estimates? Do I pay for estimates? Do I make them pay for estimates? I was considering throwing that into the policy this year, bro, because I will lay down everything before I go give them a quote, bro. It's a free quote. But before I send it to them, I let them all know, you know, they got to qualify in order to get the quote, bro. It's just that simple. There is several hoops that they got to jump through in order for me to give you a quote. I give free quotes. But the thing is, say if they do pass the hoops and they do agree to my bottom line price, and then I go out there and then I give them the bottom line price and then they say no, that's where I was thinking about I need to start charging people for quotes. You know what I'm saying? I'm this year I was on the fence about starting to charge people for quotes, but normally, no, I don't charge people for estimates of quotes. Nah. Dark Prince, do you need to negotiate about price sometimes? I never negotiate, bro. I never ever negotiated about a price. Even from the beginning, even when I was weak, I didn't negotiate. Nope. I'm really trying to think of one. No. I never negotiated, bro. Not one time. The reason why, I don't know what made me exempt from this. I don't look down on anybody that negotiate, but I'm talking about when I started, I was weak, bro. You know, you become stronger in prices the more people you deal with, because at the beginning you're gonna want customers, bro. It's inevitable. You're gonna be more flexible. That's where you negotiating, because you're flexible. But once you start, you know, getting customers after customers, you start working and you start getting tired and you start getting burnt out and you start getting overran with customers, then you might, you know, you're not that flexible. You're not, you know, negotiable. But nah, bro. Nah, I never negotiate. Reason why I don't negotiate today, I can say why, but I don't know how I didn't negotiate in the beginning. I really didn't. I really don't know. I can tell you today the reason why I don't negotiate is quite simple, bro. It's because I feel like I consider my business like anybody else's business. You don't go into Walmart, grab something, and then bring it to the counter and negotiate the price. Can I give you $5 for this $10 pizza? Nah, I just don't do it. Everything, I just take the business concepts of all the other corporations, and I applied it the same policies and principles into my establishment. Just that simple, bro. Without thinking about it, bro. That's all I did. I worked for the corporations. It was no negotiations. So it ain't no negotiations on mine. If you're here right now, bro, show some love by hitting them thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. So nah, negotiation had never been a situation. All right, I asked the question. Look like Terrell Chosen One has answered it. Most of the HOAs give the residents fines if they don't keep up the property, so they need our services. My main niche is pressure washing driveways and patios. I know you're getting paid for that. So does that answer the question? Are they like the best customers because they need you? They need our services. I feel like the customers that ain't HOA need my services, but they still act disrespectful. Here's the better question for you, Terrell. Do HOA customers, or do they do? I don't know if what your experience has been in lawn care, as in disrespect, from customers, and customers not wanting to pay you, and a lot of just weird stuff. Have you ever had an HOA that seemed disrespectful, bro? That's all I'm trying to ask. I need to know that. Fresh cuts of Jacks. Bro, today I had a weeder give me some crap today. I'm truly thinking about going electric. Bro, a weed eater giving you crap. Sure, electrical want to go out on you, but hey, the Husqvarna 325 ILK, like I said, it never gave me no trouble until 4 years. And then it started like you press down on the power thing, and then it was like and then it'll go, but it's just slowing down. I couldn't do it, bro. It ain't no taking it to the shop to get it repaired or anything. 4 years, bro. I got my works out of that joker. It's over. How long does a gas power equipment last? That's why I want to know your longest, all the experienced ones. How long has your gas power string trimmer lasted? Mine lasted for 4 years. Mine, I didn't have a gas though. It's battery powered operation, and there's no maintenance to that situation. Let's go. Let's see, bro. What you think? Right or Gravely? I'm gonna say Gravely. That's me, but that's me though, bro. I wanted to start off with the Right. Right provides, I think, a 32-inch. Man, them suckers compact, bro. It was cool. That's how I wanted to start. But I don't know. It's the Gravely made by Exmark. See, I'm a particular person. I'm like Exmark Toro. I don't know if Gravely is the same company, but yeah, that's what I know. That's what I'm on, bro. So I don't know. Whatever one is going to be good for your situation. If you cutting heels, I would say get a walk behind. You doing flat land, get you a stand on. As long as I'm still all about weight, bro. I like lightweight things, bro, so that I don't create ruts and stuff like that, so I can still cut when it's wet. Some of this stuff, man, you ain't cut. Some of us ain't putting the equipment that we have on wet grass, bro, because it's just too much. All right, sir. 21 gold. Negotiations is a red flag. Run. Right, because if a person want to negotiate, to me, that's saying that you don't want the price that I gave you. You trying to, we're done. Like, I don't negotiate. Look, this year I sent them out a quote. It was like, I sold them $60 bi-weekly, simplified, bro. Dude texted me back saying, hey, he let me know it was other people. He's saying that if you're willing to cut the yard for $50 bi-weekly, or no, he said $55 bi-weekly, I will go with you over over everyone. And I never responded, bro. That's rude though, bro. I could have said, oh no, thank you for the inquiry though. I just didn't respond, bro, because it's like you just disrespect. I honestly feel, bro, I'm kind of like edgy. You ain't supposed to be emotional when you're doing business. If you're here right now, hit them thumbs up for me, bro. But you ain't supposed to be emotional when you're doing business. You're supposed to be kind of like very logical, like chess. And I just don't respond to foolishness. honest. I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. I'm just built like that now. I just move on with life. That's exactly what I did. I ain't run. I just moved on with life. Do you do services in the afternoon when it's dark already? No, I don't. I don't cut grass in the dark, bro. I don't cut grass in the dark. I don't have no flashlights or none of that action. I just, I start, bro. I'm trying now to start at 7:30. All this year I've been struggling to get out and cut the yards at 7:30, but it was Wednesday. I got out. I started at 7:40. It was a beautiful day, bro. I loved it. I suggest everybody go out early. I know to do this. It's just difficult to do that once you don't have consequences for your actions. Besides, the sun beaming down on you, burning your back off. You know what I'm saying? Them photons leaning down on you. That's the only consequences that you have. If you're going out there too late. But morning time, man, I would suggest everybody to get out there in the morning and cut as many as you can. That way you only have a few to cut in the afternoon. You get your butt back home. Bro, avoid those heat strokes. Straight up. What we got here? What we got here? Bro, what you think about the right? Do you do certain afternoon? Have you experienced discrimination ever? Dark Prince. Oh, you talking about in business or in life? I'm pretty sure. I don't even try to be funny, man. I'm pretty sure I felt some discrimination, but I never looked at it in my business. I never noticed it in my business. In business, I feel like the people that's doing business that practice bad business practices, bro, they don't discriminate. I think if they see that you green, if you new and you a rookie or whatever, they're going to take advantage of you. I had a company that took advantage of me. I used to bring my mower in with the blades on it to have them sharpen the blades for me every week. When I'm done, I be done. I bring it in because I didn't know how to sharpen blades. They did it for about 2 months. Sharpen the blades. They weren't making nothing but like $12 every week from me. Then one day they charged $140, talking about we cleaned up under your deck. Bad business practice. They didn't discriminate. They seen a rookie because I had no business bringing my blades to the shop. There's no business a professional lawn care provider should be bringing his blades to the shop, and they broke me in good and right, bro. I don't think there's no discrimination. Just like they just did me like that. The bad business practice. Just like when I had bought my first X Mark 30-inch, my first commercial lawnmower. I'm finna enter the game. They broke me in good and right. This X Mark saying 2700 on the tag. This guy the seller knew I was there constantly. I'm coming in there every week because I'm just visualizing. I'm coming in. I'm just looking at my prize. I'm gonna get that thing. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Like for about 2 months. Then the day when I'm finna buy it, it still had that 2700 on there. But then he came. He said, "Oh, this is the wrong price." I'm gonna say Willie messed up and put the wrong tag on this. I'll be back. Came back. It was 3500, bro. It didn't matter. I needed the lawnmower. I paid for it. And I wasn't finna go back and forth for weird type stuff. I needed my stuff. So boom, I'm bad business practice. No, I don't feel like in business there ain't no discrimination. If they can see and smell a sucker, they're gonna take advantage of it. It's not personal, bro. It's just business. It's gangsterism. It's just the way it is. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Have I ever been discriminated on? Nah, not in business. Nah, bro. Not that I know of. I don't think that happened because my color. I think that happened because of you. They know I was new to this game. They finna get their bread. But each company that pulled that fast one, they never was able to keep me as a customer. I learned from it. I moved on. Point blank. If you're here right now, put them thumbs up in the air, bro. Click the thumb. Click the hey, you like this situation, the like button. I appreciate it. What we got here? What we got here? Let me see here. What's good, Larry from coastal North Carolina? What's up, BA Lamont? What's good, bro? Number love, bro. Much love. The real facts. I got to stay firm and solid. That's the only way to move, bro. The real. That's the only way to move in this industry. Look, you can. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know no lawn care provider that jumped out the industry because they got done in. You know what I'm saying? Most people turn dark, bro. You become dark inside doing this stuff, man. You become cold as ice because the customers treat you like crap, bro. They do weird things, man. They just and it transfers you, bro. It changes you. You know, you're going to stand firm eventually, and that standing firm eventually transpires once you start having enough customers. Once you reach your number of maximum capacity, more than likely you're going to alleviate being weak and soft. You're going to become strong and stern because you don't want to cut their yard anyway. You know, somebody doing something crazy. Hey, what you just say? Oh yeah, it's gonna be $65 by week. 65, yeah, that's how it is. I screen customers from the beginning to the end, bro. This ain't nothing personal, bro. I'm just being real. All right, Terrell, facts Terrell. Let me see here. Blah. In my opinion, not really, or maybe. I haven't encountered one yet. Starting out, I tried them lawn apps like Lawn Starter, and they have overgrown yards and low price and low pay. I just use them to get leads. If I was to use, so we got an application called Lawn Starter. Is that what I read? Yard Starter or Lawn Starter? No. Starting out, I tried them out. Yeah, lawn apps. I've never did a lawn app. Those are middlemen. Middlemen become millionaires, just like Uber and Lyft, bro. Think about it. Listen, I've never been so intellectually advanced in business or anything until I started a business. When I started a business, that's when I became it's like I see the matrix and all. I can just really predict how things take place and what's going to happen in business because I understand this. Middlemen become millionaires. I never knew nothing about this. Nobody told me crap. If you become a middleman, that's how you become a millionaire, bro. Just like Uber and Lyft. Uber ain't doing nothing. They just got an app, bro. They're getting a percentage. My wife just told me that she found out and heard that Uber is doing 50%. They getting a 50% cut of someone who's finna take their vehicles, not the Uber vehicle. Uber is just, I just created this app and I'm just setting people up. Yeah. Boom. You using your own vehicle, your own equipment, just like lawn care, using your own equipment, own vehicle. You're traveling, you're using your sweat equity, your muscles, your strength, and your labor, and you cut the yard, and they finna get paid. You're getting paid what they are finna say you finna get paid. You didn't say this how much I want. They said this what you finna get. And it's up to you. Hey, this their business, bro. Business, bro. That's, to me, it's bad business practices, but it's fair considering that they came up with the application. You know what I'm saying? They found the lead. But if I was to ever use anyone's application, what I would do is simply, after servicing the property, I will have to talk to that customer and tell them, hey, you found me on this application. My real price to service this property is this much. I just wanted to let you know. If you like what you see, here's my card. We go from there. I can, like you said, use them jokers for leads, and hope that they take you up on your deal, your offer. Because 1 out of 10, what I'm talking about, 9 times out of 10, your price is gonna be more than what they charge. Matter of fact, hold on, never mind. You just cut the middleman out because they gonna get a percentage of it. So you just like, hey, look, how much did they charge? Now we going into negotiation. If I'm finna do that, how much did they charge you for this? Yeah, look, this how much they paid me. Hey, if you want my business or whatever, this how much I'm charging you. Boom, something like that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's some interesting stuff. I don't knock nobody that use applications. I just, I want people to know that you're using your equipment, using everything. You have no power over how much you are charging for your establishment. You have no power on that. People that's using their own vehicles to do Uber, Lyft, and all these different gig jobs, they have no power on pricing. That just defeats the whole purpose, bro. These applications will put you out of business if you go off of the prices that these people. You have to make money, bro. Make money, profits. Not be a worker. You got to make your money, bro. Darrell, let's see. How long did the electric equipment last per day? Gravely sucks. My equipment lasted per day. I can't tell you how long. It lasts all day because I got a circle. I have a cycle going on. It's the circle of electricity life. I have an inverter in my truck. I charge my batteries when I get done cutting the grass. I put my battery on the charger. The one that's full, I take it off. I put it on the string trimmer that I just used, and it's just like that. It's just a circle. It's just a circle. I never got to a point where I don't have no juice. I carry a total of 7 batteries. I use a total of 4. There's 2 of them that's just backup. They're just there. Never use them. I actually should have had took that back. I mean, return those 2. I just wanted something with some serious power. It was a waste of time, bro. The batteries that I use BLI 200, or is it 300? I can't remember. But yeah, bro. Yeah, they last all day. If you're here right now, you haven't already, hit that thumbs up for me, bro. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all very much. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like for me. If you enjoying the conversation, let's see, questions and answers. Fresh cuts of Jacks. I have a gas weed eater that's 5 years old, but that's the one that gave me crap. So go figure. Hey, check it out. So what I'm hearing right now, 5 years. Your stuff like that gas power one lasted 5 years. That beat it, the electrical. I'm just being real. It beat it, the electrical. But the difference is that when I purchased it, I didn't have to buy, bro. I didn't have to do no maintenance to this joker. 4 years, no maintenance. Did you have to do some maintenance to your stuff? We got to put that in the equation too, bro. 5 years, maintenance or no maintenance. B.A. Lamont. I consider string trimmers, edgers, and blowers. Shadow, I ain't even know you up here, bro. You just creep me out, bro. And blowers are all, what's that? Consuming items. Consumable items. I use them until they break. That's how I am. Then I just go buy. Yeah, throw away, bro. That's a beautiful word. You got consumable items. I call it throwaways. Them jokers got to go. Then I just go buy a new one. I'm not paying $200 to have a 400 piece of gear flat out. Why would you spend that? See, that's why I was saying emotions. We have to stop being so emotional. Why would we spend $200 to repair a piece of equipment that costed $400? You got it. That's all you have to do with businesses. Be like what he just said, bro. Be very logical, bro. Don't be emotional. That don't make no sense. J.S. Kempter Price. Do you think you will ever change over to a battery operated stand-on mower? Yeah, probably one day, bro, but not time. The one that I want costs $30,000. It's the Toro Revolution. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I'm not into going into increasing my overhead, bro. I would suggest and tell everyone in this industry, this is what makes us different than everybody else, bro. Straight up. A lot of people have to go into debt to actually do their business. A lot of people start their businesses on debt. We don't have to start our business on debt, bro. You just gotta hustle, bro. Like I told you, I'm not into push mo. You graduate to that, bro. You just push mo your way into whatever it is that you're trying to get. The more that I want costs $30,000. I'm not finna buy that. I'm not finna cash out on that. I'm just keeping it 100% real. I'm not finna cash out on that. I'm not finna go into debt for it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I will go into, like, say if I had 20K, but think about that. 20K, I put $20,000 on a lawnmower and then I'm in debt for 10K. Even though I got the income coming in, that just don't feel good to me, bro. It just don't feel good to me. I'm weird. Where do you buy your new blades from? From the Lawn Care store? The place. I don't buy it from Toro or anything. The shop that sells the lawnmower has the blades over here. And I don't know what kind of blades they are, bro. They just blades, bro. I've never asked. Now they got high flow blades and then they got mulch blades. Just keeping it 100. That's all I know. Talk about turning dark inside. Try being a paramedic. Man, what's going? What? You got to go further into that. What is it about a paramedic that turns dark inside? I want to know what brings on the paramedic to turn on dark inside, and I want to know it because I'm. Let me see. As a business owner, why would I? What I know that the paramedic, so the hospital owns the paramedics, I believe. You know, the big run that business. I don't know, bro. I need more information for that. That's good. I want to know about that industry. Anton, what's up, bro? Talk about turning dark inside. Oh, I just said it. Shout out to Anton. What percentage of customers is young and or female? Majority of my customers, I want to say that it's a mixture of it's even. If it's not even, I have more females than males. And they're not, I don't really have too many older customers, bro. I don't have too many older customers. So I would say half and half, or a few more females than males. But they all, I mean, I got a few old. It's like 3, bro, 3. No maintenance? Ah, bro. What's the name of that string trimmer, bro? No maintenance on your string trimmer. 5 years. Hey, you won, bro. Gas power wins. That gotta be some heck of a string trimmer. KDK Lawn Care. What's up, Will? Much love, bro. Is a riding mower good? I've never had one, bro. I never put myself in a position of having a riding lawnmower. I'm pretty much like set on what I do. I like to keep a pattern of repetitious situation, the same thing every day. I've seen people who have to check their schedule and then say, okay, I'm gonna leave this here and I'm gonna grab that today, and then I'm gonna come back, take that back, grab, all that stuff. I use the same equipment. I do a walk behind, bro. A walk behind to me is a glorified push mower. And the only difference is not no push mower, bro. It's a walk behind, but I stand on it and ride. I have the option of riding my walk behind or walking behind it. If I'm standing behind or walk behind it, it must be obvious I can't stand on it, so I'm doing a hill or something. So yeah, bro, I don't know how it is to have a sit down lawnmower. A riding lawnmower. I don't know. What more is 30K? The Toro Revolution is an electrical lawnmower, and it weighs more than the gas powered lawnmowers. LJ, let's see. In the off season, you got to visit Africa. We'll welcome you. All right, that sounds good. I was just talking to my wife, man. I want to go to Africa. Stop by, bro. What part of Africa are you at? What continent? Is you in Ghana? How long did the wrap take to put on? A day. Did it increase your customer base? Good question, bro. Good question. So it increased the perception of what my worth is in a way, but it didn't protect the concept of my pricing. The customers don't care nothing about how much. Like, they look at the truck, they just start assuming that, oh, he's gonna cost money. You know, look at him. Wow. You know, I'm just keeping it real. It never of me pulling up with the uniform, bro. I got a whole uniform on. You know what I'm saying? I'm greened out, green up, my truck green, everything good. That didn't make customers want to pay me more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. People will see my truck, they'll know who I am, or they know that he's in this area. People have asked for my prices and all that type of stuff, you know, but that don't mean that they say yes. I'm just being 100 with you. How long? Yeah, it took a day or two. No big deal. It was quick. Dr. Rick. Let's see. Larry, when's the full intro song dropping? Greened up, greened out. Call me the green plug. He said green glove. Green plug. You can call me the green plug. You want me to okay, look, that's gonna happen this in the wintertime, bro. I'll be doing something a little bit more. Cause in a minute, I'm gonna have to go ahead and drop a Lawn Care album. And I'll be selling that joker, but it's gonna be direct sales. What do y'all think about this? Me selling a song, not a song, but how can I say this? I sell an album by emailing you the MP3 of the album. You know, each MP3. You got to know how to download it and put it wherever you want it at. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I go. I'm not finna mail off hard copies or CDs and all that stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. And I ain't dealing with no no record labels or anything. I just do it myself. If you're here right now, you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, bro. I appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up for me. We finna get up out of here in a minute. Not right now, but we finna get up out of here. I'm just letting you know. All right. JS, what's that? Cantor Prize. My bad, bro. I have a Craftsman string trimmer. After 8 years, I had to change the carbonator once. Lucky me, I guess. Hey, look at that, bro. I'm being 100. Look, I don't think a person used their string trimmer as more as me, though. I'm just being 100% real. I cut entire backyards with string trimmer. If you watch my videos, you'll see that. But, bro, 8 years. 8 years. Some people mow, string trim, and blow. I was using my string trimmer to cut yards, bro. To cut yards. I have yards that all I do is pull up and use the string trimmer, the whole thing, and it, you know. So that's all I can say, bro. 4 years though before I had to switch it out. No maintenance. He only had to change his carburetor. So it is what it is. From Kenya. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna do my research, bro. I appreciate that. Sir, number 1, too. Fresh Cuts of Jacks. Echo 2620 string trimmer. Echo. I had an Echo. I wonder is that the one I have? That joker probably start right up. Which of your equipment would be most effective in a self-defense situation? To not harm but knock out. You gotta reach for the Husqvarna 325 ILK to change a person into what they supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying? If you hitting them with that Toro Pro line, bro, you finna end up cutting or breaking something. You know what I'm saying? But if you hit them with the string trimmer, it just slices a little bit, a little skin. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Turn them legs up and it'll be cool. Plain and simple. What we got here? Larry. Sean from Kemper here. What's up, Sean? Keep doing it, man. I appreciate it, Sean, man. Much love. Much love, bro. So what's new, bro? We got like 2 months left. before we start getting some slowdown action. We're gonna start slowing down. JS, okay, Price, okay, okay. I seen your video of you cutting whole yards with a string trimmer. That's serious work, my dude. Keep it going. You doing good work out there. Shout out to JS Kenter Prize, bro. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm really thinking about, bro. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Somebody had just said something they left a comment on one of the videos. I said, I better stop. I better rethink this. Because I was thinking about turning down the gates and start expanding a little bit more. Because I didn't reach my goal, bro. But then again, I didn't press my advertising. I didn't activate the hustle or anything, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I wanted a total of 88 customers, but I ended up being stuck with 70, you know what I'm saying, customers, 35. And that ain't what I wanted. I wanted 44 customers every week. 44 on this, 44 on that. I didn't make it, bro. But it's all good, though. It's all good. A lot of people didn't qualify. A lot of customers didn't qualify, bro. But it's good. It's good. You told me to open up the doors? Yeah. Another person had said this, though, bro. He said, this is funny. I ran up on this video. I cut properties that's about the same size as you, the small properties. And I make more money. I make money. I'm not there long. I think smaller properties are better. That's what he made. That's what I'm like, yeah, because I know if I get to going down to South County or Lee May or Afton into the suburban areas, the properties are bigger, bro. And I wonder, what are their attitudes? Because the city properties, bro, this is the city, the big city. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Are they attitudes better than the city customers? You know what I'm saying? Is the suburban area customers better than the city customers? I don't know. So I was thinking about doing that, bro, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Point blank, I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Okay, what we got? I'd like to charge customers the day of or day before service. I do that. When they first starting, I tell them pay me before too, a day before. Sometimes the customer send me a couple of days before. Back in the day, I mean, seriously, I was on them. With a card on file. Do you think I will get pushed back? I don't want to chase people for my bread or get scammed, bro. Bro, you telling the truth. Now, see, look, a guy that I ran into, he was saying the same thing that I was saying. Look, I'm going to tell you like this. I respect every last lawn care provider, business, stomp down businessman who's about their money, who got a card on file for their customers, bro. Where you just, hey, I'm finna cut that grass, boom. Type it in, get your money, and then cut the grass. What is more beautiful and organized than that, bro? You ain't gotta contact them or nothing. You just get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. To me, ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, the reason why I haven't did that, I know you gotta pay for these services. You know what I'm saying? Like my bank, they used to harass me about, hey, we can set you up a card so you can, a little device so you can have receive payments through the, you get their card information and go like that. That was one. A customer contacted me one time and told me that they was looking for a new lawn care provider. I'm like, okay. They said that their last lawn care provider kept on taking money out their account before. I mean, like they knew when they swiped it, it wasn't there. They swiped it again. Then them fees started kicking in on her. That's what she was talking about. She's saying that she don't want to deal with them because they basically messing up her bank situation. She didn't have the funds in there. So I took that information. I heard about that when I first started, and I was like, oh no, that ain't something that I want to put a customer or a person into, you know what I'm saying, that position where I'm swiping, then I do it again, and you ain't got the money in there. I don't want to do that. I don't want you to call me tell me, hey, I ain't got the money in there. Can you please stop? I don't want to accumulate fees, bank fees and stuff like that on the customer. That's me, bro. That's me. You hear what I'm saying? That's on them that they ain't got that money in there though, bro. If that's what you want to do, that's what you should do. Point blank, that is a beautiful thing. I just don't do that. That's me. And another reason, now I just bumped into someone today. We was talking about that. He was saying that he don't do it. And he said because if something with some fraudulent behavior or something, it was something where it'll come back on him somehow, where he will have to pay for something if something goes wrong. I don't know nothing about none of that, bro. All I know is that was my reason. And my reason, like I said, I honor and respect with high regards to any lawn care provider who got customers' cards on file. Point blank, get that cake, man. Don't play with them and don't chase them. Like you said, man. Like I said, if I just tell them pay me before the services are rendered. Once they have established trust, then I don't trip off of them. They pay me, and I move on. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Who we got here? Which of the equipment would you be most effective on self? Okay, now we passed that. See the video cut off. Okay, like to charge customers. Okay, here we go. I told you to open the gate. Yep. How long will you wait after service until telling a customer about payments? When I get home, bro, I sit down on my toilet. You know, customers that's been here for a while I'm doing the number 2. Before I get in the shower, I text them all. And I got it already preset where I just copy and put it down there and paste and send. And then they send me the payments. By the time I get out the shower, I didn't more than likely got all my payments. Or, you know what I'm saying, as I go, you know, into my day, start eating, I'm hearing the sound, payment, you know what I'm saying, like that. That's those who have established trust, those who've been on the schedule for a while, though, after we establish trust, but the burden of trust at the beginning is on them. I need my payment up front first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll cut your grass. You have to show me that you willing to, you know, follow rules, bro. If you ain't willing to follow a simple verbal contractual agreement or just what's in the text message, then I can't deal with you, bro. Point blank. Sometimes I'll tell them while I'm out on the road, if I'm just eating and I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying, I'll just text whoever I had cut, or I might text everybody the same, you know, but most of the time is when I get home, bro. How long will you wait after service until telling a customer? Okay, boo. Every time I begin my work day, I say to myself, playtime's over, boy. Hey, it's over. You got to get serious, bro. That's why I made that intro. That's why I got it there. Playtime is over. It's so many lines. Man, I seen before I entered the game, I watched so many videos. I said, why are you letting this happen? Why is this? No, playtime's over, boy. Like, I'm not playing no games, bro. Whatever you was doing before me, it's time. A customer come call me. Yeah, man, I need my grass cut, man, my lawn cut. Okay, playtime's over, boy. Now, let's get this started. Now you dealing with somebody that's really on your tops. And the only reason why, man, bro, in this industry, the only reason why you on somebody tops is because of money. Scammer customers, bro. That's the only thing about this industry. And then they don't. That's like a sign of disrespect. You gonna pay everybody else, but you gonna not pay us? You gonna pay us last? Nah, bro. Playtime's over. What we got, sir? Listen, how long did it take you to get to $65 per cut? Ooh, probably well, the first time services was like 65 off the rip, bro. Like, I didn't start customers off at the discounted cut. You know what I'm saying? Discounted price. They all started off with the first time service cut. I look at the first time service cut as a joining initiation fee. You know what I'm saying? To be on the schedule. That's how I did it. So you know, 65 has always been there. How long did it take me to get there, bro? It didn't take me long. My wife said it didn't take me long. I just recently deleted the footage. I was going to upload a video of her kind of being concerned about me going up on my prices every year. Because I talked to her about a lot of stuff. She's my concierge. And we talk about stuff a little bit. And she was like, you going up again? I'm like, yeah. And she's concerned because of the you know, economy and the economic triumph not triumph, but terrible situation that we in. And so she's concerned that customers are going to start dropping if I keep raising my prices. And she was really concerned, but my prices still go up, bro. They go up. And I'm not, everybody don't pay 65, bro. It depends on the type of property. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't pay 50. It depends on the type of property. Everybody don't pay 75. It depends on the type of property. Everybody don't pay $82. It depends on the property. Everybody don't pay $80. It depends on the property. Everything depends on what I'm seeing, whether or not I take it on or not, bro. Straight up. Let's see what we got here. I'm out here. Keep it real. All right, Fresh Cuts, bro. Much love. Take it easy. What we got? Dr. Rick. Let me stroll down a little bit. Okay. Cody, let me see how long was this. So many lines. What did I go too far? I think I went way too far. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I'm here though. How long did it take you to get to? Okay, here we go. This one I'm at. Dr. Rick. But normally, if I tell them I'm coming a day before or the day of, some of them will hit me with the, can you come next week? That's why I just show up without contacting. Hey, bro, I know exactly what you're talking about. Dang. Hey, man, we all kind of like, we all deal with the same situations, bro. This is hilarious right there. Dr. Rick, this is very hilarious. Let me tell you something. What I've learned is that when I got you on the schedule, bro, you are on, I call it the prioritized schedule. If you get to talking about, can you skip today? The only people that is finna be notified that that I got them on the schedule is the ones that's paying with this. If you're paying with this, I need to tell you in advance so you can already have it outside in our little secret place, our little secret hiding place. That's the only reason why I'm letting you know. If a customer is deciding to say, hey, I'm not, can you please miss this week? I explain to them, I let them all know. I could miss this week, but it's not a guarantee that I'll be able to come in 2 weeks because I have to fill your slot. I have to fill the slot in the schedule. I have to fill it with customers that are willing to stay on the schedule until November 30th. That's my day. Everybody else get an option. You stay on the schedule until November 30th. After November 30th, you have the option of carrying out that December mode. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of leaves. So it's just that simple. If a customer do that, that's how it is, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I got people that's asking me about, hey, do you have any availability for next year? Can you please keep me in mind? I've turned down so many customers, bro, because I'm basically full. You know, so full to capacity. So that's how that go, bro. Yeah, I let them know if you miss, you might end up losing your slot on the schedule. It's nothing personal. It's just business, bro. Just like when you cancel on the doctor, you got 3 times to cancel, bro. And then they want you to cancel in advance so they can fill the slot. You wait till the day of to cancel. Some customers have canceled and say, hey, Larry, you don't have to come today. I got some stuff going on, but I'm finna send you the payment anyway because I know that I got to still pay to stay on the schedule. Just that simple, bro. So I'm just telling you how it is, man. Some of this stuff ain't that easy for people. Some of this stuff is hard, you know. But Yeah, bro. Like I said, you got to become strong, bro. It's inevitable. You cannot be weak in this industry. Point blank. If you hear you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, bro, if y'all enjoying the conversation. All right, let's see where we at. What's wrong with this thing? This thing should have been going this whole time. Oh, that's weird. All right, I'd like build a customer base built for me. Ooh, thank you for the 99. Shout out to Shadow. Much love, Cody. Cody, much love. I appreciate that, bro. Shadow. Cody said, what's up? Shadow. He laying on this. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up. Up. Come here. Say what's up to Cody, man. This man just blessed. You gonna get a bone, bro. I'm finna buy you a bone. Say what's up, Cody. Like, what's up, man? Yeah. You like, what the heck is this crap? I know, Shadow. I know, bro. Let me go ahead and go about your business. Boy, you's a big boy. Let's see her. Who we got here? Dang right. Will said, dang right. I'd like to build customers base built for me. Yeah. Will, I'll send a reminder text out as well. Yeah, for the cash, bro. That's the only reason why I'm sending you anything, bro, for the cash. But other than that, I'm not sending nobody nothing. You know you on the prioritized schedule. Either you cancel, that's on you. That's on you. Because I will fill that slot. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, it's inevitable. I'm going to do that. Sir, and go on. Dang. When I'm doing number one. What? So many lawn care guys waste time in the gas station. Yeah, I got me a thing. It's like a little gas station. It's like a gas tank. It's a 12-gallon thing. It's a the pump did never work on that joker, bro. But I got a cipher thing. It's good to stop saving. I stopped going to the gas station to take a piss now. I just instantaneously, I got me a piss pot, bro. A little piss cup. I was thinking about grabbing a freaking, what's it called? I forgot what's it called. My wife said, you might as well get a, what's the thing you stick inside your penis for? Might as well get one of those. I said, nah, we ain't out here hunting. Or I ain't in the hospital, bro. Ain't nobody going that far. That's crazy. Cody, in honor of LJJ Lawn Care, I had to hit the Thanos on a customer that doesn't pick up dog poop and always pays late with horrible communication. Bro, ooh, I know what you talking about, bro. I know what you talking about, Cody. Like, seriously. So you got 2 strikes against you with the poop and you slow to pee. Like, you gotta choose which one, bro. Like, seriously, you can't have, man, please. Bam! Get them on out there. Get them out the way, bro. Replace them with something else, man. Replace them with something else. Simplified. Whoa, what's this? Dr. Rick, I have to file warrant for theft of services because I did a 2,200 pressure washing job and she claimed I damaged things. And I have photos to prove her wrong. I still have not received payment as of now. Hey, I just found out in lawn care, you can actually put the house on lien. I think that'll get her attention a lot more better, or his attention. You gotta sometimes you gotta put them homes on lien, bro. Wake them up. You gotta wake them up into reality, bro. Put them homes on lien, bro. Lean them out. Lean them clean on out, bro. Cause that's, customers is losing their minds. $2,200, bro. A customer got me out of $65 and I lost sleep. And I had thoughts, dark, evil, crazy thoughts. And you mean to tell me 2,200? Bro, I would, you can put that crib up on lean, bro. Put that lean on them. Real talk, put that lean on them. What would do if a HOA doesn't pay on verbal agreement and tell you that you volunteered your services? Hold on, bro. Let me go back to that, man. Shout out to Did you just send another one? Oh, okay. Much love. Let me put that heart up there. What is going on? Like that mug just popped up. What to do? What they say? What to do? Somebody got to answer that. If a HOA doesn't pay on verbal agreement and tells you that you volunteered services, bro, if you have them agree with something through text messages or whatever, bro, you got to go ahead and put the lien on their house, bro. I know it's crazy. I know I'm talking crazy, bro. Put the lien on these people's homes. No remorse. No remorse. Did that happen to Emmanuel? Did they have to? What's up, Emmanuel? Much love, man. Much love to a member. The member. Hey, y'all need to hit me up, members. Y'all need to hit me up. LJJ Lawn Care at yahoo.com. I told y'all what it is, bro. Not at LJJ.com, but on YouTube. I mean, Yahoo, bro. If you got a Google, if you got a Google account, we can exchange. Fair exchange is no robbery. I don't need words, bro. I ain't finna type no words on you, but you can get you a couple of 5 stars. I can get you 2. I need 2. But you can give me 1. I got 1 for one profile, and I need 1 for another one. Let's trade these reviews, bro. That'll get us more faster, get us breaded out faster, bro. Email me at ljjlawncare at yahoo.com. And let's get this popping, bro. Let's get this popping. I just avoid dog owners. Somebody had told me that too. Sir, somebody told me that too today. They ain't finna they're not finna cut somebody grass who has dogs. They're not dealing with poop. There's a whole dog poop industry, bro. You can charge that, man. I haven't got to that. I haven't built myself up on that point, but it's coming soon. Cody, I would document all communication and a verbal agreement, then press charges for theft of services and fill out a witness statement as the compliant. Here. Good boy. Ain't nobody told you to you're acting a fool, bro. He gave you the answer, bro. Cody gave you the answer, man. Yeah, bro. So, any more questions? We finna get up out of here, man. I got like 2 minutes. Much love to Cody. Much love to Sir. Much love to Will. Shout out to Emmanuel. Much love to Emmanuel. L. Papone. I don't know that name. Dr. Rick. Much love. Shout outs. Sir to go to. What we got? Where can we find the green list? The green list, bro. I'm hollering. Hey, it's a. How can I explain this, bro? It's invisible, bro. You can't just. Hey, much love. Right on. The green list, bro. You cannot find this green list. You just notice that this person must be on the green list. It's something that transpired when every time you look up, every year this customer is steady coming to you, asking you, can you put them on your schedule? Every year after you done Thanos them. You know what I'm saying? That's a sign that they are not good with lawn care providers. So what's end up happening is that they just keep on. They in circulation. They done got blown through, and they got to get out there and cut it themselves. The when they green listed, bro, it's not something you could just tell. Oh, you must be on the green list. Don't nobody want to cut your grass. You done got blown through by all the lawn care providers in your area. Moving on, straight up. Get on, cut it yourself. How much do you put aside for taxes? I've heard 20 to 35%. I wouldn't go over more than 30%, bro. Quarterly and or annually. I don't want Uncle Sam looking for me, bro. I had Uncle Sam looking for me and coming for me, Cody. I was a kid, bro, when they came for me. When I say a kid, I had went to Job Corps, bro. A little petty, measly check that they used to give us, like I think it was $30 every other week. So it was like $60 a week. I was in there for 12. Let me see, $60 a month times 12 times 3 years. Dang. So, bro, I didn't file that little measly money of $60 every other week. Was it $60 a week? No, it wasn't $60. It was $25 every other week, bro. What's that? $100? No, that's $50 a month. I'm telling you how the IRS did me right quick. $50 a month times 12. Times, I think I was there for 2 years. That's $1,200, bro. What I owed them was $1,200. I never filed it, bro. I didn't think that I needed to file it. Nobody told me, hey, bro, you need to file whatever you bring in because the IRS is gonna come at. Bro, they wanted $4K through about 3 years later because it's called a cumulative interest or something. They have a special type of interest. They call me, they mail me, and then I'm on the phone. I'm like, what y'all mean? They say, yeah, you owe us money. I'm like, dang, $4K from 1,200 that I didn't file out of 3 years to $4K, bro. I don't play with them. So the answer to your question, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I sent $15K last year, bro. You it's your choice if you want to pay quarterly. You know, I encourage the quarterly. I don't pay them until the end, bro. Until the end. You know, that's me. My CPA actually said the same thing, bro. Why would you? He has a vendetta against them, but he don't do anything to cause me to have any problems. You know, he just like, man, I don't really care for them like that. You know, because what if something happens to you? You know, you paying them throughout the year, and then something happens to you, and you have a wife that could have had used that money. Man, save that money until you know what I'm saying? You pay them whenever you get done. That's what I do, bro. But that's me. You do you, bro. You do what you feel comfortable about. They ain't came for me. They ain't trip off of nothing, bro. They ain't tripping off nothing. When they got that $15K, that made their day. You know what I'm saying? Forgot to ask, where can I get that long sleeve green shirt? What you want, an LJJ Lawn Care shirt, or you could go to Amazon and get you a this is a UV shirt. It catches the sweat. Go to Amazon and type in UV 50P. Is it FPH or something? Just type in UV shirt and you will get it, bro. You can get it. But if you want an LJJ Lawn Care shirt, I got you. What's up, Clarence? Larry, you back? Yeah, bro, I'm back. I am back, bro. I'm back. I'm every week, about once or twice a week. I'm going live Thursday and Friday if the Lord say the same. Will Thomas, he says, when you have dark matter, you get a automatic download of the green. Flat out. Will, bruh, you went to Job Corp on Goodfellas? Yeah! Will, come on now, Will. Don't tell, I went there when I graduated from school in 2000, I probably went there in 2001, 2 and 3, I believe, bro. Yeah, I went to Job Corp on Goodwill. I mean, on Goodfella. Yes. I'm hollering. Bro, I'm really from St. Louis. Uh-huh. Yeah. But yeah, bro, y'all, I'm finna get on up out of here, Clarence. You late. Never stop cruising, bro. I gotta check out. You got some new footage? I'm finna get on up out of here, bro. I got a video dropping in about 5 minutes. I would like for you guys to check out, please. That's all I can say is please check it out. Watch it to the end, because that helps out, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I appreciate this conversation, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all again next week. But every day from Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. I drop a video, bro. It's in there. And then much love, fam. Appreciate the wisdom. No problem, bro. I appreciate the wisdom too, man. I learned a lot today too. 6 p.m. on Sundays, 9 a.m. on Sundays. If you want to, you can join the membership. It's just $1.99, bro. Enjoy the situation over there in the membership. There's a lot of diamond jewels of information, a lot of whole bunch of stuff, just business antics. You know how business is almost like a scam, regardless of what you got. You know, you got to. It's your choice to not do bad business practices, bro, because you can scam somebody legally. So I'm just saying that you can check out the membership only, bro. It's advanced content that is not privy to the public. That's why I'm gonna say that. And check out the conversations of dark matter inside of the Guap Glider 3000 before the playlist become members only. Go over there, get it in while y'all can, because in a minute it's gonna be like swept out. It's over with. It's on members only. But yeah, I'm gone, y'all. Much love. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace. Let's get this cracking. Before we go, what do you know? We out this piece, bro. We out this piece. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Much love. Much heart.
Great love in this life, I'm confident and I stand tall. Check for customers, missed calls. Head to the bathroom stall. Mirror, mirror that's on the wall. Don't say a thing, just let me ball. Today's the day that I want it all. No hesitation, no pause or stall. Made my meditation on money making. Exceed beyond the thoughts of the lost. Through the dedication of education, I see the secret financial laws. Boy, I'm in the matrix and it feel contagious. This is inclinations of a real life. I manifested my thoughts. I plan invested in ball. I stand erected and talk. Directed methods that lost. With introspective impulse. I corrected imminent loss. It was make effective in cost. Man, I make assessments in golf. With many lessons business had brought. Every single blessing that I came across was finesse with the message that the game taught. Gotta be the best or get lost. So you end up in a mess of stressed and pissed off. If you pass the test and destiny cost me to go ahead and flex the best that you've lost, and that's that. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green truck. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green down, green duck. You can call me the green glove. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green backs, green gloves. Green mask, green gloves. Green down, green duck. You can call me the green glove. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green truck. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green down, green duck. You can call me the green glove. Green mask, green gloves. Green hat, green trucks. Green grass, green books. Green stacks, green duck. Green backs, green gloves. Green mask, green gloves. Green down, green duck. You can call me the green glove. You can call me the green glove.